Hey guys, it's Paula from workwithpaula.com. So today I'm going to be talking to a whole bunch of you, not just people on my team, not just people joining my team, but I feel like you could benefit from this even if you're in other companies. Basically, a lot of you have been wondering why you're not making any money online. So there are a few reasons why that is. First of all, let's just take some of my team members, for example. All right. Basically, there are people who don't do anything and they expect results. So obviously, if you join a company and you don't promote, you don't recruit, you don't do anything, you're not going to make any money. Then there are the people who do a little bit of something, but they're not consistent. Maybe, they'll join a company and for the first week they'll promote their link, but they don't really, create any quality content or do things in a professional way. They don't brand themselves. They don't build themselves up as an expert or professional in this industry. So, they don't last. Just because you promote a link for a week, that doesn't mean you're going to last in this industry. Think about it this way. Did you get your college degree in a week? No, that took 4 years or 6 years if you have a master's degree, whatever. So if you think that this industry is any different than other industries where you're just going to come in and you're going to, do some work for a week or a month and think something's going to happen, well, then you're sorely, sadly mistaken. Then there are the people who may have invested a little bit more money. Maybe they're in a more like a higher tier company, perhaps Ingresso Cybernetico, where the entry is 50, just for the lowest level. Maybe they, they try that business for a month. Maybe they even recruit for a few people, but, then they go inactive. So I've noticed a few people like that in my Ingresso Cybernetico back office that gave it about a month, and they even got a few people, but, I guess they think you're going to, things are attained in a month of doing something, but they're not. But those same people, in other aspects of their lives, when they got their education or, even when they got their 9-to-5 job, that didn't happen in a month. So people seem to think there's some sort of, get rich quick scenario that happens just because you come online. But if you believe that, you're being scammed. Whoever you're hearing that from, those are the scammers you hear about in this industry, because to actually make it in this industry takes consistency, it takes work, it takes doing things for longer than a week, a month. So, you have to compare it to other aspects of your life. Like, there are even people who, maybe they don't have a college degree, so they can't relate to that, or maybe they do have a college degree, but they still are, in an artistic field. Maybe you're a musician, an actor, a model, whatever else, a writer. Do you think that you would have ever booked a job, an acting job, a modeling job, a gig, a performance with your band or whatever, if you practiced for a week? You think you would beat out the competition conducting yourself like that? No. So there's competition in this industry, and obviously the people who are working and the people who are branding themselves, the people who are building themselves up as professionals, are going to get the recruits. You can't expect to come online like some anonymous troll who doesn't even have a profile picture on your social media profiles and think that people are going to join you versus someone who actually brands themselves. So, and then there are the shiny ball syndrome people who, like I even see them on my feeder matrix team. You are a level 1 on my team. You haven't recruited a single person, but yet you're spamming all sorts of links for other companies all over the place. You haven't even achieved anything here, but you think you're going to, join 5 different companies and magically you're going to achieve something. If you can't even recruit somebody into feeder matrix, which the entry level is $1.75, why do you think you would be successful somewhere else? So do the work in the companies you're already in. Recruit into the companies you're already in. When you're actually making money in the companies you're already in, then you can take on other companies. But if you're already failing in the company you're in, you're not going to succeed somewhere else because you couldn't even achieve anything in your current company. So why would you think you're going to achieve something somewhere else? So, you know, basically these are the reasons why people fail and they're, you know, you're not making money online. So, you know, just try to think about these things and, you know, you have to think about the competition element. Why would someone join you versus someone else who's been working at this and is doing things in a professional manner and is trustworthy and reliable? Because people watch you and they see if you're jumping all over the place having shiny ball syndrome, why would they trust you and join you somewhere where you're going to be out of there the next second joining some other shiny ball? So, you know, think about that. And then also think about how you can't expect to succeed without investing in yourself and investing in a company. Let's think about it this way. In your 9-to-5 job or whatever job you have, there are investments involved. You have to pay for transportation to get to your job. You have to pay for your, you know, if you take the subway, you pay for your subway Metro card, or if you drive, you pay for gas. You have to pay for clothes because you don't just show up there wearing any old rags. You have to invest in clothing, proper attire. Like if you're working in an office, you need business casual attire or a suit or whatever. You know, so to come online and then try to be cheap about things, and, you know, if you're a feeder matrix person, if you're going to be so cheap that you don't even invest $1.75 for the entry level, but I mean, think about what you even pay for lunch at your job. If you think about, okay, a person works 5 days a week, you know, over 4 weeks in a month, and they buy lunch every day. You know, they pay like $10 a day. You know, just on lunch alone, think about the money you're spending, just on transportation, just on clothes. So, you know, if you even just added up all the money you spend just on lunch even, and you maybe you brought lunch to work and then used the money you saved to invest in your future and to pay, you know, $50 for the entry level matrix in Ingresso Cybernetico, if you actually did something that was going to result in something rather than just eating, you know, like what is that going to result in? You know, just gaining weight. So just, you know, think about what you're investing your money in, and think about if you're the person who was competitive in other arenas, you'd be good for this arena. If you were the person who worked hard to beat out competition, like for acting roles or gigs, you know, if you're a musician, or, you know, if you excelled in school, or if you were on competitive teams, if you were into sports, you know, that's the kind of mindset, because there's competition here too. So you can't be wimpy about things. You can't be the kind of person who breaks easily and gives up and it's like, oh no, you know, someone else will recruit my people. No, just be strong, you know, and be competitive. You need to be a little competitive, and you need to just keep at it regardless. You didn't achieve your college degree without keeping at it until you got that degree. You didn't make whatever team you were on in high school. Did you make that team by giving up? Like, even if you didn't make that team the first time, you probably try it out again. Or if you were, you know, an actress or model or whatever else, you kept going to the castings or the auditions or whatever else until you booked something. Because why are you in something if you're not going to eventually book something? And that's how it is online. Why are you here unless you're going to eventually make money? And for those of us who did not, you know, get into this for no reason, I didn't stop until I started making money. Why did I come into this industry? To make money. So, you know, I'm making money now. I want to make more money, but, you know, don't give up. Like, don't ever stop until you achieve your goals. Unless you're just one of those like wishy-washy people, then you should just leave, because you're not, you know, you're not of our mindset, because this is not for people who break easily. You know, and you also have to just think for yourself, and regardless of what the people are saying around you, don't listen to them. I never listened to anybody telling me not to do this. I did what I wanted to do, and now it's paying off. So, all right, guys. I'll put the links for, for both of my teams under the video if you want to join one of them. If you're one of those dibble dabblers, I guess, just get into feeder matrix, because that's a more lower tier kind of a thing. You can get into that for $1.75, but don't really bother getting into that unless you're going to eventually upgrade to the highest level, to level 8, like what I did, because to really make money in that, you have to upgrade. Or you can join Ingresso Cybernetico. That is more, if you just want to be more professional, just, really learn how to be an internet marketer and get the proper training you need, get into Ingresso Cybernetico. You could even use that for other companies you're in, because you can use the capture pages, the autoresponder. Just check out my other videos that go more into detail about the compensation plan, and all the, the intricacies of feeder matrix, Ingresso Cybernetico. This video is not about all of that. I'm not going to get into all of that here. This is just about giving you guys some reasons why you're failing at making money online, because there's a reason, because if you were doing things right, you'd be making money. So think about the things I said. Okay. All right. Later, guys. Bye.